Hi everybody, Nancy Kaufer here for the Tuxedo Park Library. Welcome to another edition of What's in Your Fridge. I thought today we would do something for the weekend. Some snacks, something out of the ordinary. And maybe you can clean out your fridge at the same time. So we are going to make roasted spiced chickpeas, little nosh, and an avocado whip. Whip it good. Because I don't know about you guys, but I have ripe avocados like all the time in the house lately. We buy them and then we don't eat them and then whatever. So we're going to use up the ripe, I only have one actually. So we're going to use up the one ripe avocado and make an avocado whip to go with your little spicy chickpeas. So the first thing we have to do is, we'll open the can. We're going to rinse off this bunch of chickpeas. Run them under cold water. When you rinse them, you eliminate like 40% of the sodium. Let's do that. All right. All good. Now, the beans need to be dry in order to make this. Damp beans make for soggy snacks. We don't want that, so they have to be dry. So this is not something you're like, oh, I'm gonna make roasted chickpeas and they're done in 20 minutes. You have to kind of think about it beforehand because you want these to really dry. Put them on a paper towel, roll them. Hey, we got a bonus bean. What is this? I don't know, something like a little kidney bean or red bean. Put it over there. Oh, something else we don't want. Pick out what you don't want, okay? Get rid of it. So put it on a nice, clean, thick, what's this thing called? Dish towel. Put it on a dish towel, roll them around a little bit, set them aside. Like I said, it's going to take a while. You might want to come back and then change the dish towel or put them on paper towels. And as they dry and you roll them around, you're going to be able to pick off any of these skins. But that doesn't really matter. That's up to you. Some people freak out over the skins. I don't. Put these aside to dry. So with movie magic, these are dry. And we're going to transfer them. Oh, by the way, I do this every time. I forget the oven. The oven is preheated to 400 degrees. There you go. These are dry. They're going on a baking sheet and my kitchen floor on a piece of parchment paper. If you don't have the parchment paper, I'm sure you could just use just a baking sheet, or you could put aluminum foil down. So you got these skins going on. Whatever. Drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit. Come on. Let's roll those around. Now they don't get spiced till the very end. So while this is going on, you can think about how you want to spice them. Done. 400 degrees, 20 minutes. You want to get, or until they're crispy. You want them definitely to be crispy. In the meantime, we're going to make an avocado whip. I have one avocado that's super ripe that's been in the fridge. So I'm going to scoop that out. Into the blender we go. One half. Super ripe. The other half. This is so easy. It's ridiculous. 1 cup of low-fat yogurt, any kind. Vanilla would be good if you want it to do vanilla. And it's like an eighth of a cup, depends on how sweet you like it, eighth of a cup to a quarter cup. If you were doing 2 avocados, you'd do a quarter cup of honey. I don't have honey because we're working with what we got here, and I don't have honey, besides it's so expensive. So we're doing, I don't know, some agave, and that's like an eighth of a cup, right? Put that in there. And lemon juice. Fresh lemon would be better, but again, I don't have a fresh lemon, so I'm just gonna squeeze some lemon in there. There we go. Whip it up. Whip it good. Let's hope my blender works. Yay! It's gonna work! It's going to work! Very thick. I don't think I want it this thick. I don't think I want to drink that thick. I'm going to add a little more agave and a little more lemon juice. I'm going to do that right now. Woo! Besides, I have a sweet tooth. There we go. A little more lemon. Get that mixed in. Here we go. Again. Oh, that's good. Just want to scrape down the sides a little bit, get all that yogurt that's stuck. And just whip it until there's no more lumps. You can see it when it's going around. Oh, it's really nice. We're good. I'm going to set this aside for right now, and we will have it when we have our roasted spiced chickpeas. All right, time's up. Let me just oh, look at how nice and brown, golden brown they are. Look how tiny they are. All right, so I roasted mine for about 25 minutes because they weren't as crispy as I wanted them. Now, while they're still warm, actually hot, very hot, we will season them. A little salt. I like a lot of salt. I'm going kind of like the Italian route. If you have a pre-mixed thing, go for it. We've got some like herby things and barbecue type, any spices that you want. You could probably even make them sweet. A little garlic. Oregano. Oregano. I'm putting a lot on, but a lot of it will fall off, so I'm not really overdoing it. I mean, maybe I am, but I like it that way. All right, let's get that all mixed up. Can you hear how hard they are? They're not teeth breaking hard, they're just got a nice crisp to them. All right, I'm gonna set those aside. And we'll whip up our avocado whip. There we go. Just one more quick whip so it's nice and smooth. I'm gonna make it fancy schmancy since it's Friday night. Needs a little help. Oh, good. I'm sorry, this is not for you. Just ignore that. I have some mango. I'm going to top it with a little mango. If you have like strawberries, blueberries, whatever you have, you can top it with, just to give it a little finish. Da, da, da. A little spoon. Let's put our Crispies in here. Attempt to. Woohoo! I did it! Did it. And there we go. I really don't like this avocado on the side. I have to fix it. Okay, there we go. We got our little toasted chickpeas. Our little, it's more like a parfait, it looks like. Again, I think you can make it thinner if you wanted to. Our little avocado whip. And let's try these. Oh, I like them. Oh, they're nice and salty. That's a nice, let's have this too. I used to make this all the time and I haven't made it in ages and I don't know why. Because it's really good. You could have this for breakfast. Put some granola on top. That'd be really good. Cheers. Hey everybody, the Tuxedo Park Library thanks you for watching our video. Don't forget to check out the library's website, tuxedoparklibrary.org. There are a lot of cool digital services you can use from home, such as Libby. You can borrow ebooks and audiobooks. We also have Rosetta Stone and Universal Classes, amongst other things, so go on and check it out and see what you can find. In the meantime, stay safe.